Welcome, folks, to Glendale, Arizona, and State Farm Stadium, site of this year's Verbo Fiesta Bowl, which, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 7 seed in this playoff, the Kennesaw State Owls, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Pittsburgh Panthers. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. Kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Quick throw to his receiver. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. He's got some room and some blockers here. Touchdown hit. And the defense adds 6 from the interception return.
Boy, that's a 14-point swing on the opening drive. Instead of worrying about giving up points, not only do they come up with this interception, but they take it into the end zone. They're an extra point away from really giving their offense an edge.
Now they get set to kick it away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Kennesaw State's offense out there now. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. Back to throw. It's Bryson. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. And he's going to score on the pick-6. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Chris, that second-tier defender, the linebacker, sometimes can get lost in coverage. I don't know if the quarterback saw him. The quarterback threw it right to him, comes up with the interception, and then he has the speed to take it all the way to the house.
The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. This one will be fair caught. Here comes the Kennesaw State offense back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick-6 last time out here. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, to catch a violent.
They look to throw it here on second down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior. Well, these defensive ends are hard to handle on the edge. That time he comes around the corner and hits the quarterback.
Boy, this defensive end is so talented. He can bull rush you and use his power, or also use his quickness to be able to get around the corner, bend, and then lower in on the quarterback. That's exactly what he's able to do, and I love the way he finished on that sack.
Here's a gamble. Head coach keeping the offense on the field inside his own 30. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Needs a completion here on 4th down. And he's hit just before the throw. It's a 4th down stop. The offense will take over in plus territory.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down. Instead, defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Looking to throw. It's Holstein. Spinning out of the tackle. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the 1st down.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it right near the end zone. And he will score! Touchdown, Pittsburgh. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
And the point after is good. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Here comes the Owls offense back out there. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on 4th down in their end and got stopped. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that 1st down.
Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Here's the 2nd down play. Looking to throw. It's Bryson. Looks like he's going to run it. And the freshman brings him down quickly. Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Receiver makes the grab. They get him at the 42. Good enough for a 1st down.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this 1st down on the 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Catch made on the out route.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
A completion makes it second and short. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Tackle made after just a short gain.
Well, not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. But I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he went backwards after the catch. That'll set up a fourth down now.
How about this? The offense gets the ball to one of their playmakers out in space, but the defense, the athletic ability on that side of the ball, does a good job of bringing him down short of the first down.
They went for it and failed on fourth down earlier. Let's see if they fare better here. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's got it, a fourth down conversion. The drive stays alive. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
And the offense now operating in the red zone. It's a run. Running back's got it. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper.
Man, sometimes you know the quarterback's going to run the ball. You put your defense in position, and he still gets yards. In fact, he makes them pay for it, gets all the way to the end zone.
Now the important point after attempt. Point after is good. They're down 14 now, 21-7. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. He'll call for the fair catch here. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And there's the handoff. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. To throw, it's Holstein. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Running back has it on a screen now. Breaking free at the 35. Rips off a big gain all the way to the plus 43-yard line.
Chris, as this play was unfolding, the only thing I wanted to know was he going to get the ball over the defense to the running back. Once the back caught the ball, look out. Big yards ahead.
Pitt getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Offense will keep it on the ground here. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think they're going to run, maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And here's the handoff. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. Defense able to stop the ball carrier there.
Well, this offense has really been moving the ball at will on this drive. And a nice job here on this defense to finally come up and make a nice play for no gain.
Second down play coming up. The pickup is just 3 yards. Now it's 3rd down and 7.
Well, the defensive coordinator this week, all week, telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Looking downfield, it's Holstein. Receiver makes the catch. Gain moves the ball to the 21 and a fresh set of downs.
That's a great feeling when your quarterback can make a throw that keeps the drive alive. Not as good as a touchdown, but it's a lot better than having to trot over to the sideline waiting for your turn to get another chance.
Takes the toss and heads left. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Here's the snap, looking to throw. Quarterback leaves the pocket, on the move now. The pass will fall incomplete on the scramble attempt. Good coverage there.
Well, we talked to the defensive coordinator, Chris, before the game about how they worked a lot on the scramble drill this week just to be able to contain him. The coach has to be pleased with how they performed on that play.
So a tough 3rd and long on the 10th play of the drive. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be 1st down and goal.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
1st and goal, handoff. Touchdown, Panthers. Still no answer for this offense. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point makes it a 28-7 game. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Kennesaw State's offense out there now. Looking downfield, it's Bryson. Finds his man. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Caught quickly. They bring him down to the 45 and a solid gain to keep this drive going.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice first down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the first half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
2nd down here, time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Looking to chuck it again. Finds an open target on the left side. They'll bring him down, but the spin cycle put on that defender, my goodness. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. It's a short return, but a takeaway for this defense.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, it's not been their day as a defense, but you can see they have not given up. What a big hit into the backfield that time.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Dropping back. It's Holstein. Makes a quick grab. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
A new set of downs after that completion. It's an option look. In the clear at the 25. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Past the 20. Touchdown, Pitt. Just ran away from the defense.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
And the point after is right down the middle. The offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. The Kennesaw State offense back out on the field. Backed up this close to the red zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Snags the quick throw. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. They've got him behind the line. The defense with a sack. The final play of this first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? At the 30 now. Inside the 10. Touchdown. And the route is on. It's an easy job for the play caller, right, Kirk? They can't stop the running back. Feeding the ball. Scores again.
Yeah, I came into this game really thinking we'd see more from this quarterback and all these wide receivers that they have, but instead, it has been the back. And as a smart play caller, you just keep going back to the guy with the hot hand.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll run the option. Breaks through the tackler. That run takes it across the 30-yard line. Second down after that run on the previous play. And the single back takes the handoff. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, another tough call for this offense. Seems like everything that they've called is going in the wrong direction. I think they're just trying to get out of this one at this point.
Are you serious? The offense going for it inside their own 30. He's looking to scramble. And he's swarmed by the pass rush. A sack to end this drive.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
Toss play to the outside. Powers through. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
The Panthers are going to cash in this red zone trip. On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. To the air, it's Holstein. He's moving out of the pocket. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. And the beatdown continues. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Here comes the Owls offense back out there. That last possession, they got stopped on 4th down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. Quick throw, testing the middle. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
So, second down after the incompletion. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. See what that's about. That's just an egregious late hit. Obvious roughing the passer. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10?
Moves. 6-9-1. Gator Spark.
Ball handed to the running back. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up. The defense now backed up in their own red zone.
Kennesaw State,
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. The pre-snap motion from the offense. To the air. It's Bryson. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete. Offense thinking touchdown, not field goal, facing a 3rd and long from the 20-yard line. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes the catch. Can he get in?
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. I think that tells me a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
Extra point splits the uprights. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive.
We'll take over. First and 10.
And the Panthers offense is back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? Breaking tackles. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, we always talk about receivers that if the ball hits your hands, you're supposed to bring it in. But it's hard to adjust to a pass thrown a little bit behind you like that.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Big gain, moves the ball across midfield to the 45.
Man, they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football, and vertical shots to boot.
Pitt getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Now here's the toss play. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Receiver in motion now. Here comes the jet sweep, trying to run it to the edge. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
Man, I love this call here by going with the jet sweep. Get the ball in the hands of an outstanding playmaker. He gets around the edge and gets into space with that kind of speed. He's dangerous.
The Panthers pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. Ball handed off. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Ball handed off. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. They're going to run the option. Pitch to the back. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
How about that Chris. They run the football here on third down, almost pick up the first down. What it does, though, is gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that first down.
Kick is good. Gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive. And that will extend their lead even further. Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Kennesaw State's offense out there now. Try to run it with the option. The back's got it on the pitch. Getting set. Here's second down. Looking to pass. It's Bryson. Makes a quick catch. Breaks loose at the 40. And they keep the drive going. It's a first down at the 46.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up under the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. Forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense.
Get set.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quick throw, the catch is made. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run it. And that's a solid gain for the defense able to bring him down.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
Third down after that running play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Going for a big play downfield. And he's intercepted for the fourth time tonight. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration.
Well, this is what you hope for. Have a chance to just take a knee in this game and advance in the playoff.
Now it's second down here. And the offense will just take a knee.
This has been a great game and a great opportunity for this offense to show what they've been all about all year. They win today, and they advance to the next round.
An important third down attempt for this offense. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.